Right. As I was saying previously before about Christmas presents, I wanted to give a little bit of an insight to a Christmas present that I got recently. Basically, the last Christmas that just went, I decided to. It was the very first Christmas that I was ever going to send my friend Tammie a present. Now, you're probably wondering, Tammie, who's Tammie? Well, basically, it's a good friend of mine in America. She's from PA, Philadelphia, I think it is. And she is an amazing girl, a woman, whatever you want to class her as. I call them girls no matter what age they are. I always call them girls for some reason, but she is an amazing, very kind and sweet girl. And I sent her a gift, and I knew that maybe I wouldn't get anything back, possibly a letter or a card or something. And it was taking a while because I already wrote to her, and she was like, I'm very sorry that I've not wrote to you and all this and that. And I just said, look, okay, in your own time. Well, one day I went out and I came back to find this package. Now, I had no idea what it was. I thought to myself, it got America stamped all over it. I hadn't even ordered anything from America. It was like, I had no idea what it would be. I really didn't know. And when I opened it, it was actually, it got, I think, two cards in it or something like that. It had one Christmas card, it had a letter in it, and then it had the main Christmas present. It was actually a book. It was a country music book. Now, my friend knew I liked country music, but she didn't know that I wasn't too fussed about the old country. Although I'm not saying the book's rubbish, I've not actually read the book at the moment. I've got other books to read before that, and I'm confident that possibly I could read the book after I've read the ones that I've still got to read. It's like a long list. There's about 3 or 4 books that I have, and I generally want to get through reading them all before I can start a new one. And it was probably the most interesting book that I've ever really seen, I suppose, in one way of country music, because I already have 1 or 2 country books myself, but they're mostly country books that contain a lot of the modern stuff. I've got I've got an encyclopedia book thing which contains lots of country bits in there, but most of it in there is practically the 50s and 60s. It's got the odd bit of 40s in there, and it only really features a little bit about old country music because it's generally a diverse country book containing certain modern acts just as much as the older acts. This country book that my friend sent me is a country book with pretty much loads and loads of country music in it, but pretty much of it is mostly bands and artists of the start of country music. It really goes up until like the early 50s. It doesn't really go anything beyond that, you know. It's got bands in there I've never even heard of, and the ones that I do know are people like Gene Autry and Hank Snow and the Carter Twins and people like that. But other than that, they've got loads of ones that I've never even heard of, and it's something I've never really seen before. Excuse me for farting. That's not intentional with blog. So, yeah, I never expected to get a parcel like that from my friend in America. Although I do have to admit I was very grateful. Thank you very much, Tammie, for buying me it. And I do hope that I will still be, well, I'll be writing to her still. I'm going to be sending her a few bits and pieces every so often that I'm making, i.e. DVDs and CDs and things like that, because I don't want to not do this, but these are things that I think my friend deserves. Tammie is an exceptional, nice girl, and you know, when you meet friends that are really, really, you know, and you get, well, when I get close to friends, I like to think that they're close. I mean, I don't care whether, you know, and I don't like to point the score. It's not a case of looking at one better than the other, because that's hard. I don't like that. I don't like to think that one is better than the other. I know there's probably going to be some people out there who think that I'm treading on thin ground here by saying, why should I like somebody else when I'm supposed to like them? But friends to me, they're all equal. I treat all my friends equally. They're all nice, the ones that I know and trust and love. And I generally feel that way, you know, and I don't like to say that one is better than the other. That's not intentional to me. But in a way, you know, they're all special in a way, and that's what really gives me the great feeling about friends. And you know, it's nice when I can meet new friends or people, you know, specifically make new friends, and that's what I did with Tammie. And it's been a while now since we spoke. I can't say when, but it's been a while, and it always gives me. I always feel good when she comes on. I enjoy speaking to her. I could not imagine what it'd be like without knowing her, because it's hard to think about the fact that when I have friends, it's hard for me to actually turn them off. I mean, I genuinely think that if they weren't there, it wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be. So I think this blog will be in very big dedications to Tammie. I don't think I've done it before on YouTube, but I wanted to just have something that I could say. And it would be nice to go to America. I'd like to visit a couple of places in America maybe in the future. I would love to go see my friend Tammie in America. She could show me around here and, well, show me around area. I would be grateful to allow her to come to England. I would love to show her around Peterborough. I would, as I always say, look after anybody that I basically take in. I am always up for that. So they don't have to worry about coming to a new place for a holiday or whatever and turn around saying, you know, I'm not being looked after, because you'll get looked after by me. And that's true. You'll get your dinners and your breakfasts and things like that made by me if you're staying here. You'll get my bed, so it won't be a case of, you know, I would give up my bed for Tammie. I would sleep on the sofa, and I would make breakfast and dinner, and I think that would be. And I suppose in one way it'd be nice to go out, and I would basically take her to the pub and go for a nice walk. I would like to imagine that it would be maybe somewhere out for a meal and just have a good time. As I say, it couldn't be anything but special. So that's all I've got to say for that. I'm going to leave it at that anyway, and I'll carry on doing some more blogs for you in the future. So bye for now.